So this is the announcement video and reveal for the Season 4 Post Scriptum Competitive Ladder. I believe it's going to tell us what teams have been drawn into what groups. And, yeah, let's just watch it and find out together, I guess. Nice smoke. I like it. Number 3, Camp of Group Kemp. Oh, that was Season 1. Season 2. Hang on. Okay. That went up by a little bit quickly, so let's just recap. So Season 1 winners, Steel Pact, Ion 9 and BIA, great team. A great combination of clans. I spectated and casted one of their events not too long ago, their 2-year anniversary, I believe. And yeah, great team. Second place, we had SHAEF. Not quite sure who that is. I think that's a mixture of First AL and PIB. Yeah, it says right there, First AL, PIB. So, yep. And then Camp Group Kemp. Okay, teams that have been frequently competing throughout the seasons. Let's go into Season 2. Season 2. This is the season where I got involved and I casted a few of their... I think halfway through the season, I started casting their games. So let's have a look here. First place, Coalition Francophone. Innovative, unbeatable, unmatched team. I don't think they dropped a single point throughout the entire tournament. They went up against the 101st, another French team that was made up of a collection of clans. And, well, yeah, I mean, they only came second to Coalition Francophone. I think the only games the 505th loss were against Coalition Francophone. And then we had Ion 9, WTF, and was it First Day L? They all played together in a new team. Steel Pack wasn't back for Season 2. And they were strong as well. They went against Cole FR and they almost beat them in the semi-finals, but Cole FR just pulled it out. Season 3. My season, my baby. This is the season your boy was in charge of. I casted pretty much every single match that I could. Lot of remarkable games. And then obviously, return winner, Coalition Francophone, 2 seasons, back-to-back champions. Again, I don't think they dropped a single point in that season. But they did have some close matches, especially against 40-1 and RIP, the Rusty 40. I think they went up against each other in the semi-finals in the winners bracket, and Coalition Francophone only just pulled out. KGK, also a very strong team, 91st PCD, Storm, 7ID, and UBA. Great coalition of clans from the Balkans all the way up to the Netherlands and Germany, players all over Europe. Something I was proud of Season 3. I tried to reach out to as many different nationalities as possible. So we had Russian players, Finnish players, players from the Balkans, players from all over Europe. We had NA and South American players as well. It wasn't a European tournament at that point. It was an international tournament. That's what it was. So they've actually got the wrong tags there, but you know, it is what it is. So now we're into Season 4. Okay. What is there? What is there? Who is it? This season. On custom maps for the first time. 5 teams. But just one will reach the end. Are they ready? Post Scriptum Season 4. Okay, so let's have a look who we got. We've got returning KGK. No UBA, because I think UPA, like, disbanded and they, like, merged in with other clans. So KGA is back. Strong team. Steel Pact has returned. Like to see that. Steel Pact, hot favorite. They were winners of Season 1. Both teams did very well in the other seasons as well, even though they weren't playing together. IR9, obviously, probably one of the most dominant clans in Post Scriptum. IR9 really are probably... Jesus, man. Always on top. Dream Team coming back. Dream Team didn't play in the prior season, but they did play in Season 3. They were another strong French team. Then we've got, obviously, the 2-time winners, Coalition Francophone. They've got the 2 stars. I want to see IR9 and Steel Pack. They need to put a gold star up as well, man, like the World Cup. Coalition Francophones, hot favorites, back for a third season in a row. Can they make it 3 in a row? Have to wait and see. And then we've got Wolfpack returning as well. Wolfpack played in all seasons, but they had like a mixture of clans throughout. So, okay, some strong teams here. It's a shame we don't have any of the other teams back, but I know Post Scriptum player numbers have dropped drastically, sadly. And a lot of teams just aren't interested in competitive at the moment, especially when you've got things like the One Life events happening and the Realism mod. A lot of teams have moved away from the competitive game mode, which makes sense. But it's also going to be the first season with a new tank overall, so. Group stage draws. Okay, here we go. Round 1. Wolfpack KGK. Okay. My favorite there would be KGK, simply because I've seen them play more. Storm is a very dominant team, and we've got 91st PCD and 7ID, very strong tankers. Wolfpack, I don't know too much about Wolfpack. I've casted a few games with them in, but the one I know about the most is KGK, so my money there would be on KGK. Coalition, Francophone, and Dream Team. These teams have played against each other before in Season 3. Obviously, hot favourites there are Coalition, Francophone, and I think I haven't seen much of Dream Team since Season 3 ended. I haven't casted any of their matches. I haven't been involved in anything they've done. Coalition, Francophone, I have seen a little bit of what they've been doing, and they've kept on form, so my money there is on Coalition, Francophone. And then resting is Steel Pact. Okay, Steel Pact. See, this gives an advantage to Steel Pact here. They get to watch the other teams playing. They get to judge their strategies and how they're playing. So Steel Pact is getting a little bit of advantage here by seeing all the other teams in action for the first round. So, okay. What map are they playing on? Grave. I don't like Grave. We actually banned this map, I believe, from... Actually, no, we didn't. Grave 2 wasn't banned from Season 3. It was the other version of Grave. Very hard map to defend early on against an organized team, because the Germans, they've got so far to go. But at the same time, you can get bogged down as the attackers, because it's hard to get across these little choke points early on. So this map will all be about how quickly the attacker's Logi can get into position. If the attacker team Logi can get behind the flanks of the defenders early on, they can cut off German reinforcements easily. It might even, I wouldn't be surprised if some defending teams don't even bother to cross the pontoons and the main bridge. I would not be surprised if the defending teams potentially spawn on main base and they only want to defend this cap. I would not be surprised if that was what they do. Round 2. Wolfpack. Okay. Steel Pact against Dream Team. I don't think Steel Pact... Neither team got to play against Dream Team in Season 3. So I think this is actually the first time these two teams / clans will meet each other. Money's on Steel Pact, obviously IR9, but the French players are very so we always see is the French players are very inventive in their play styles. They always come up with new tactics, so they might catch Steel Pact off guard. Coalition Francophone and Wolfpack, again, money on Coalition Francophone and KGK Reston. Okay, what map do they have? Map. Okay. Don't know too much about this map in terms of competitive play. Obviously, it's a custom map. I have played on this map. I've been invited to play on it. I love this map. I don't know what to say competitively. I've only played this map a little bit in terms of like the beta testing and the play tests we got to play. It'll be interesting to see how it plays out in terms of a competitive play style. There are some tweaks, such as the defending team, the German teams have access to more weapons. They get things like the Lebel, and the transport vehicles are a little bit different. So I have to wait and see. I don't really have much to say. It's going to be interesting. Okay. Round 3. Hey, Coalition Francophone are resting. KGK Steel Pact. That'll be a very close game. These teams and clans have played against each other, and they play against each other quite a bit. KGK have given IR9 and the whole of Steel Pact a bloody nose in the past. They have caused an upset against them, so That's actually probably one of the closer matches here. And again, with Wolfpack and Dream Team, I imagine this round might be the closest round in terms of who could win and lose. What map do they have? Hillsome 04. Okay, who isn't familiar with Hillsome 04? Defending the hotel. I will say, this map is going to be incredibly hard for the attacking team purely because these 4 objectives here are so close together. These 4 objectives here, they're so close together, it can be very hard for the attacking team to break through. There are obviously no hard spawns anymore. It's all down to FOBs for the defending and attacking teams, which is different from prior seasons. So, but the attacking team also have to the red zone for the attacking team is very large on this map. It's actually one of my complaints about imbalance on this map. It can be very hard to place an MSP or an FOB that isn't in a predictable spot. So this will be hard for the attacking team, this map, definitely. Also, I hope they fix the defender spawns. Round 4. Wolfpack resting. I think we'll have one more round after this. Steel Pack Coalition Francophone. This is what many people would consider the 2 teams that you're likely to see in the finals. Obviously, that might not happen. But this here will be a true clash of arguably the 2 biggest teams signed up to this. The 2 top ranked teams signed up to this season. So this could be a early glimpse of the finals, but you know, anything can happen. KGK Dream Team, these teams have played against each other before. I think KGK bested Dream Team in last season. I could be wrong. Wolfpack resting. What map do they have? Drill. Okay, best map so far. This is the best map so far for this season. Drill, great map. There's no choke points. Ultimate freedom. The red zones are balanced for both teams, allowing for plenty of flanking potential. Tank battles on this map are going to be amazing. Lots of good infantry play. This is by far the best map. And also the last 2 objectives are going to be super fun to see in a competitive playstyle. I could see a lot of cheeky strategies employed, especially by Coalition Francophone. So definitely this is the best map so far, especially with how spread these first 3 spawns are. These first 3 objectives, that is by far the best map. I would love to see that as the first map, to be fair. More maps like that, hopefully. That's a good map. That's balanced 50-50. That's a 50-50 balanced map. Round 5. Okay, Dream Team resting. KGK and Coalition Francophone have played against each other in terms of prior seasons and other matches. KGK actually performed very well against Coalition Francophone, so maybe another upset here. Wolfpack, Wolfpacked and Steel Packed. Again, money's on Steel Pack just purely down to their experience and their prior performance, but who knows? And Dream Team resting. What map do they have? Map. I've not played this map. I have no experience of this map. I think it was made by Chrismo, and it might be a winter map. I could be wrong. So it looks like we've got British on the defense against the Germans. That's interesting. We don't see the British on defense very often, so that's cool. That's a nice change to see the Germans on the attack. Looks like we've got a big urban area to start with. Actually, no, we haven't. The first cap is 0.213. Looks kind of small. So, interesting. Looking forward to seeing it. I don't know anything about that map, but urban, I always like urban playstyles. The objectives are very spread for the most part, apart from these 2 here that are urban settings, so it's going to be interesting. Is that the final round in the group stage? It is. Okay. Hey, I'm looking forward to it. And whoever edited that, good job. I need to hire you as my editor. You're doing a good job. Looking forward to it. I'm hoping I'll be able to cast a lot of the games. I don't know what you guys thought, but that's my thoughts on it. That's my little sneak peek and review. So yeah, if this ends up in YouTube, what are your predictions? Who is going to win season 4? Leave your comments below. And yeah, what are your thoughts? There'll be links to also join the ladder, the Discord ladder, and also the website, so you can keep up to date with the season. I'm looking forward to it, and I hope you guys are as well. So yeah, YouTube, as always, much love, and I'll see you next time. And a big thank you to last month's Twitch subscribers, Sinashai, the CJ Reed, Wheeldale 303, Flora, Keldath, the White Gamer 05, Kaiser NG, Mepanator, Hinkle, No Men Blimph, Shoot Einon, It's Carl's Designs, Jabes MX, Kane GI_K, Callum Derp, Benjamin 101, Johnny IKDK, Brew, Jabes MX again, the CJ Reed, and Luna Gamer Fox.